This is my audience, my dog Stewie, my husband Derek, and my dog Neekers, and I got my X's up on the walls. Picture a dog running through a yard. His tongue's hanging out the side of his mouth, and he's in hot pursuit of his favorite toy. This might make you think maybe of a dog that you have now, or a dog that you had when you were a kid. But to a person or a group that owns a puppy mill, all they see running through that yard is something they can use for profit. Puppy mills are abusive to the animals in their care. They breed the dogs nonstop until they can't breed anymore, and this in turn makes them sick. And once they get sick and they can't make any more profit, they are just euthanized. To support these claims, I'm going to show you and explain to you what it's like inside of a puppy mill, list some of the health problems that puppy mills can cause, and also I will give you tips on how to avoid purchasing from them. I will also list the benefits of adopting instead of shopping for your pets. Puppy mills are abusive, and they are regularly funded by pet stores. Mills are in a fenced-in area that's usually hidden from the public, so people can't see what's really going on inside. Amy Warden's article on exposing puppy mill abuse describes cages as small, and the dogs get no exercise or medical care. This picture here shows what it looks like inside of a puppy mill. Notice how the cages are really small and there's multiple dogs inside. Some of them are wire all the way around, like this one here. And those wired bottoms have been known to cut into dogs' feet, and it can in turn make their feet get infected from the feces. Puppy mills cause a large list of health problems. Roscoe Village Animal Hospital gives a long list of these health problems, but I'm just going to list a few, like epilepsy, deafness, kidney disease, and respiratory infections. Female dogs in puppy mills are bred nonstop until they can't be bred anymore. They get no rest time in between these litters either. The puppies can also have health problems like distemper, mange, and also upper respiratory infections. Dogs that get too sick or no longer can make any profit are just euthanized. When it all comes down to it, pet stores keep puppy mills open. People buy puppies from pet stores and they have no idea that they're actually from mills. Paws.org says that roughly 90% of dogs in pet stores are actually from a puppy mill. If you ask an employee at a pet store where their puppies came from, usually they don't even have an answer for you. They don't know. I have a list of signs that your puppy may be from a puppy mill. The first one is that the people who you're trying to breed or buy the dog from, they claim that they don't know the parents, or they won't show you the parents of your dog. They won't show you the kennels. They have a large selection of dogs. They don't request you to sign any legal paperwork. They offer you a puppy too young, or your puppy has not had any shots or medications administered yet. So now that I've explained how a puppy mill is abusive, I will show you ways how we as people can help lower the numbers and get rid of puppy mills for good. Adopting from shelters instead of shopping for dogs is a great way to lower their numbers. Puppy mills respond to demand. If there's a large demand for puppies, then they're going to keep breeding puppies. Caps.org states that if shops only offered shelter dogs, puppy mills would go extinct. They would no longer exist. If you're wanting a purebred puppy, though, I understand you want to buy from a breeder. Just make sure that the breeder is responsible and that they are not abusing their dog in any way. Animal rescues have plenty of animals to choose from. The ASPCA states that approximately 3.3 million dogs come into shelters every year. As you can see, there's a lot of animal shelters to choose from. Here's some in Kalamazoo right here, the Kalamazoo Animal Rescue and Animal Rescue Project. Berry County Animal Shelters up here in Hastings, that's where I work. And there's the SPCA of Southwest Michigan, that's a little bit outside of Kalamazoo. I just wanted to point them out because they are partners of ours up here. There's a lot of benefits of adopting from these animal shelters. They will spay and neuter the dogs before you even come in contact with them. They can give them any medication that they need before they're ready for adoption. They can offer the foster program, which is where you can take a dog for a few days, and if it doesn't fit in your family, you can bring him back. Not all of them offer that, but ours does. Adoption is usually cheaper than purchasing a dog, and not all dogs in animal shelters are mixed breeds. Some are actually purebred. So in conclusion, it has been my purpose to persuade you to that animal shelters are the option. Puppy mills are abusive, and we need to stop funding them. They give dogs many health issues. And I give you a list to identify where your puppy's coming from and how you can make sure to avoid buying it from a puppy mill. We as people can help if we adopt instead of shop animals. There are many to choose from in West Michigan, as you can see. And there are so many benefits from adopting from one of these, like that they'll fix them and that they're cheaper. So next time that you consider getting yourself another fur friend, please consider adopting instead of shopping for your pets. I adopted all of my dogs, and they are one of the biggest blessings in my life. So now it's my turn to ask the audience, do you guys have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Why aren't puppy mills illegal?
Why aren't puppy mills illegal? Well, bottom line is people are still buying from puppy mills, and that keeps them running. They are the demand, after all, of the puppies. So, and a lot of people justify buying from puppy mills too, because they're looking for certain breeds. A lot of puppy mills, like, I don't know, like, for example, they can just, like, sell Chihuahuas. But there's actually animal shelters out there, like, for example, the Villalobos Rescue Center in Louisiana, and she only sells pit bulls and bully breeds. So there's stuff like that. But there's actually 2 states that I can list, Maryland and California, and they have put laws in where they are no longer funding puppy mills, or they don't do the retail of puppies. But unfortunately, other states have not followed suit with that yet. Any more questions?
Are puppy mills really common?
Puppy mills are, well, you know, it's actually really hard to say. Because like I stated before, puppy mills are hidden. Like here in Michigan, for example, they could be hidden around trees or maybe inside of a barn. They are hidden out of plain sight. So it's really hard to know where they are. But if you suspect that there is a puppy mill near you, you can make a claim with animal control, and they can take a look for you and let you know if any abuse is happening. Thank you.